So I have something that frankly is about to blow your mind. We have never looked at this before. And if your mind isn't blown by this, I don't really know what to tell you. People don't realize how difficult it is about to become to actually acquire Shiba Inu. Be thankful you are here right now because this big wave is going to make quite the impact when it comes to price. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So we're at a time where Shiba Inu price has been doing well. It's been climbing, setting a nice trend. And we're kind of just waiting for Shib and the overall market to take off, that big burst of excitement that is alt season. And we're in alt season now. We're still waiting for the meme cycle, but we're really waiting for this big kickoff, this big surge of excitement that is what is going to bring new users to the space, right? And I have to say that Shib has actually done a very good job of continuing to gain holders. Again, another new all-time high. We're gaining some traction. And remember, Shib has a lot of potential for growth in this market cycle. Potentially 3 million to 4 million holders by the end of this market cycle would not surprise me at all. And that's a big wave of people coming. And it's one thing to talk about it, and it's one thing to show you guys exactly what I mean. So when we look at what is happening with Shiba Inu, we're seeing an inflow of new Shiba Inu holders. This isn't just people, accumulating that are in Shib currently. We're actually to this point now where 6% of the holders for Shiba Inu currently have held Shib for 1 month or less. So what does that exactly look like? So what we're starting to see is a climb. We have seen these wallets actually climb from that 25,000 wallet range to currently 86,000 wallets. So a surge of basically about 60,000 new holders that have held Shib for less than 1 month. That's a very big thing. And this has all taken place since basically November 1st. So this has contributed to Shib's run up. It's a very exciting thing. And what's interesting about this is starting to show some signs that we have seen before. So first of all, earlier when we look at this year and the big surge that Shiba Inu did, we were currently at about 25,000 holders of Shib that held for 1 month or less. All right, don't fade away yet, guys. This is really important. And over the course of that surge, that 4.5x move that Shiba Inu did, we saw that actually climb to over 80,000 wallets. So we saw basically, 55,000 new holders of Shiba Inu surging at that time. And that's just DeFi wallets, right? That's not even centralized exchanges. There's no way to track that, unfortunately. But if it's happening that big on DeFi, it's usually happening even bigger on exchanges. So that's a big time of adoption. That's what really helped lead us to those surges in price. And now Shib has been making some strong moves, and they're nice sustainable moves. We're setting stronger floors. But I don't think people realize how small these moves are in comparison to what is about to come. And I want to show you guys what 2021 looked like. So Shiba Inu was actually at that time about 13,000 holders that held Shib for 1 month or less. And over the early part of 2021, as Shib made its explosive move to actually, I think it was 4 zeros. I should have this pulled up. It was like 402, I think, somewhere in there. Anyways, you guys get the point. The first surge that Shiba Inu had, let's call it that. We saw wallets actually climb from that 15,000 wallet range holding for 1 month or less to over 360,000. So there was actually almost 350,000 new wallets that hit Shiba Inu. That's a pretty big amount. That's a pretty big inflow of users and a big inflow of capital. And that's why Shib did so well during that time. And then we dealt with the summer lull. We kind of had the cool down, and 1 month holders of Shib fell down and got quiet again, floating around that 50 to 60,000 wallet range. And then once again, had a surge in the late part of the market cycle as Shiba Inu did a 10x to about 350,000 addresses holding for 1 month or less. So what I'm trying to say here is, although these times seem good right now and we're gaining some traction in terms of holders, people don't realize how much of a quantity of new holders are about to flock to Shiba Inu. If it was that big back then, it's going to be bigger now. Shiba Inu is a more recognizable brand now than it was at those points. It's more available now and in more exchanges than it was at that point. That's a very big deal. And now I want to kind of bring this back around, right? Because we've talked so heavily about this removal of supply from exchanges that people need to understand, even from the surge in March, there is 20 trillion less SHIB available on exchanges than what we saw in March. There is, oh gosh, what is it? It's like 60 trillion less SHIB available on exchanges than there was at the height of the last market cycle. Hopefully people are connecting this. Now you really pair this up with mass adoption and the big boom that's about to hit the crypto market in terms of users entering the space. Again, we're at about, 500 million crypto users currently worldwide. We're about to see another 400 million enter by the end of this market cycle. And Shiba Inu is a blue chip. It's one of the top assets in the space, right? It's currently number 12th, number 10th overall, because I don't count stables. And people pay attention to these top assets. It's the first thing that they look at. Then they look at price. Guess what? Shiba Inu is what they would consider the cheapest price out there. So this supply shock that we talk about time and time again, I hope this is really starting to come into full scope for people, because this wave of hundreds of thousands to millions of new holders of Shiba Inu are about to hit the market. And from the gauge in the space, what does Shiba Inu holders usually do? They hold. So SHIB supply is going to dwindle very quickly. And this is going to lead to some insane volatility in terms of price. Supply shock is in fact going to hit in a big way. And it wouldn't surprise me if this is why I said that Shiba Inu is one of the best performing blue chip assets in the space. It wouldn't surprise me if it takes a shot towards the top 5. What that means in price, guys, again, like I've said many times, I would not be surprised in somewhere in that 305 through the 201 range. This isn't a guarantee. This isn't financial advice, but the trends are all playing out exactly the same, but on a bigger, grander scale. The setup for this big move that happened in the early part of last market cycle, it's even bigger now. And that means it's going to hit harder. It's going to affect price larger. And I hope everybody is just prepared for this big move to come. So again, if you guys haven't checked out BTCC, there is a referral link in the description below. Again, this is where we've moved to as far as trading on leverage. I do have a current SHIB position open. This is a 10x position. It's down a little bit currently. I kind of opened it up higher in terms of price this morning. But I have a fetch position open, XRP, ADA. Again, this offers a lot of the same benefits that we're using on the prior platform. So you can earn actually a 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit, anything $500 or more. You can earn up to $10,000 in bonuses in general. There's no KYC. It's available to US users. This platform has been around for 13 years. So I know there's some questions with that, but I have these positions open because it's going to hit anytime. This move that we talk about time and time again, this should blow your mind in such a big way. The crypto market that we know now is going to be unrecognizable by the end of this market cycle. And I hope you guys are prepared. So have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. Where do you think SHIB is headed from here? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.